What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about LCX today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Sorry, I had to quiet the computer down there. We're at about 18 cents, and it looks like we want to go higher. It does look like we want to go higher. On a 4-hour basis, we are around these areas that we found resistance before. I wouldn't assume we go too much higher. You do have some form of bearish divergence here, to be completely fair. A little bit higher, though. Yeah, a little bit higher is fine. From a high to a low here, I wouldn't anticipate anything above 19 cents, but you could go up to like 18.8 cents, maybe even 19 cents itself, but nothing above 19 cents. You probably do find resistance somewhere around here, but a little bit higher nonetheless is what I would expect. If by chance you do get above if you get above this high, maybe it's time to start considering 21 to 23 cents as a possibility. And that's pretty damn awesome, man. I am expecting that Bitcoin drops about 18% or so from here, man. The higher we go up, the bigger this drop's going to be. And if Bitcoin's going to drop 18%, I would anticipate LCX drops more than that, right? An 18% drop is here. It probably drops at a 2-to-1 ratio. 25%, maybe 36% could be a possibility, right? Like if Bitcoin drops 10%, the saying goes Bitcoin drops 10%, all coins drop 20%. So just be prepared. We could see a wicked dump all the way down below 12 cents, you guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. That's not necessarily what I'm calling for. It's just more of what I'm prepared for. And that lines up pretty damn close to our 1618 golden ratio at 11.2 cents. The minimum target would, from here at least, be at 12.7 cents, and that does line up with a 30% drop from the current price, which makes sense that we'd see something of that magnitude if Bitcoin does drop. I'm anticipating the whole damn market drops here. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day, but it could happen. It could happen at any moment, man. It really could happen at any moment. I think it's going to happen. We're going to see this drop come to fruition either toward the very end of this week, if not sometime very early, like the very beginning of next week. But I think it's going to happen either over the weekend this week or on Monday, right before April 2nd. And I am expecting it to be a kind of wicked drop, personally. I think that it will be fast, short-lived. It will not be a long-lived experience. Once it's done, as intense as it might seem, once it's done, we're going to be recovering in a very short amount of time. We're going to see some magnificent results afterwards. 4-hour does look good, though. Not a lot of volume, to be fair, so I don't think it persists too much longer. 1 hour looks good, though, on the indicators. Not a lot of volume. I don't think it lasts too much longer. If we look at this on a weekly basis, you are consolidating. You've been consolidating since basically January of 2024. Consolidating in this area here. Nice flat top right here, higher lows. Even if you were to go below this low, that's fine. You still have higher lows, right? It's nothing to be ashamed of. If we look at this from a relative low here to relative high here, the price area that we'd be looking for a low at 17.9 cents might be at 13 cents. Hey, that's not bad. That's actually, isn't that higher than any target that we had so far? It's a little bit higher. Maybe you do go a little bit lower. I don't know. To me, if you go below the 0.69 right here, if you go below that, you likely don't stop till the 786. And the 786 is right up with that golden ratio there. So it is possible. It is pretty possible. You do have this weekly closing high back here, right in that zone. If I really had to guess, it's a big range, but 13.1 cents to 11.1 cents. That's kind of the area that I would anticipate that we go to. A little bit lower, nonetheless, right? If we close this week here, that's if we move up a little bit more and close the week around here, that's rejection off the 50. That could get us set up for a wicked rejection next week, but I could be wrong. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, you guys. I could be wrong. Make no mistake. I'm anticipating we go lower here for Bitcoin, and I think that will cascade prices down for a lot of cryptos. But if Bitcoin just rips here, if we're just completely wrong and it goes all the way up to new all-time highs, hey, that's okay. That's preferred, man. I'm fully deployed in the markets, well, essentially fully deployed in the markets. I hope you are too, because even if you're wrong and you're making money, you're doing it the right way. If not, if it goes down, put those scraps in there, get a little bit more in at the lows. That's kind of the name of the game, right? Build that portfolio up, DCA down, not FOMO the tops, right? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I don't think it's a good time to buy now. Now that I've said that, we can probably rip through the roof. But genuinely, I think that we do see lower prices. This is the same message I've been saying in like all my videos today with altcoins, and I'm going to say it with this one too. Just because I'm anticipating lower prices does not mean that I'm saying sell here. Do not sell. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but you've been through it already. You've been through it a lot already. Why sell here? We're almost at the end of it. We're almost going to see this next move up that will take you above $1. Why risk it now? Just hold. hold. If it drops, okay, so what? Drops and then it comes back up. That's not a big deal. You're going to forget about it. Do you even remember this drop? Do you even remember this drop? Oh, I didn't hold it back then. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like it's insignificant. If this seems significant to you now, this is not significant. This is significant, right? It's going to do something a lot more significant than whatever we have to the downside. So not financial advice, not a financial advisor. This is not promised. It's just an aspiration, and it's not even actually that low. It's just something that we're expecting to happen. Expectations don't matter, man. Life doesn't care about your expectations. If you sell here thinking that you're going to be so smart and buy there, watch it just rip right through the roof, man. It can happen. It can definitely happen. From a high, hold on. From a high to a low, the minimum expectation would be 62.5 cents. $1.10 is kind of the maximum short-term expectation, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if you carried on through that. If we look at this, and maybe I need to go to this here, crypto. If we look at this from the last cycle high to the bear market low there, we take that same fib that we just had on from a high to a low here. You know, the 1618 doesn't even come in line with the 1272. So it's very possible that we go all the way up to about $1.62 to $2 by the end of this move. And that would provide over a 10x at that rate, right? Especially if we see lower prices. So don't mess it up here. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I don't think it's the right time to sell. I also don't think it's the right time to buy. Do whatever you want to do, though. You know, it's your money. Use it when you need it. Monthly RSI looks like it's in a prime position here. You guys, we close the month around here. Next 7 days, 7 hours, we can even begin to move down a little bit. If we're closing around the 50, that's actually a really good thing. Could set us up for some dramatically higher prices, right? We've done this before where we closed right at the 50 and look at what ensued afterwards, right? From a low here to a high there, you moved up 31x in the course of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Half a year later, 31x from here, that'd be crazy. That'd be really crazy to see, and I don't even think it's actually that crazy. I think that you will see prices that are dramatically higher than that. I'm expecting by the end of the cycle we see LCX at prices around $10, $8, $12, something like that, if not higher. This thing is 100x capable. It is multi-100x. Is it multi-100x capable? Actually, let me see. What's the market cap? Yeah, it is multi-100x capable. There's a lot of big things going on with LCX behind the scenes. I think it's got a lot of promise to it, and not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Though I have been saying throughout this whole video, it's not a good time to buy here. Retrospectively, or retrospectively, prospectively, whatever you want to say, it probably is a fair price to buy. If you have none and you want a DCA here, fine. But you're buying at a 9% pump. I just don't think it's ideal. Feels like you're chasing. Even if it goes up a little bit higher, even if we go to 22 cents, it's still just a lower high in this overall scheme of things. So I'm not impressed. What would invalidate me here on the LCX chart from a high to a low would be a move up to about 27. If we close above 28 cents on a daily basis, I'm wrong. Nothing's happening. We're not going lower. We're actually going higher immediately. So that's what it would take to invalidate me, about a 10-cent move from here. And I just don't think that's going to happen, at least not until Bitcoin flushes out. But I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.